Smart Driving Car Summit, and we are here with two people who've never been to this conference before, so let's get their thoughts on. First, we'll get thoughts on what you've learned from this conference, and then we'll talk about the exciting program you guys are doing in Greenville. But first, Whit, tell us what you think about the conference, maybe what you've learned, one thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest thing I'm taking away from this conference is about the social engagement, that we have to interact with communities here. You can't just start these projects and expect people to take on to them. You have to actually listen to them, what they want. I think that's one thing we can really do better in Greenville is adapt that kind of model, use that, really engage the community and let them lead what they really want out of their mobility needs. And I think that's probably my biggest takeaway.
Excellent. And Victoria?
I think that is really well put. Especially also, I think the public-private partnerships, and basically just interacting with both aspects, using the private resources, but also using the public people. And I think one of the speakers today talked about how you really need to engage the people as well. And our boss, where Neil Harris likes to say, go to the Goomba, go to the people, go to the process, and just engage.
Well, and let's talk about that process. You guys are doing some pretty exciting things in Greenville, and you guys are with Furman University and interns working on this program, so you each have a different part of it. So, Victoria, why don't you tell us what you're doing?
Okay, so right now we're working with Nickeltown, and that's right outside of Greenville, and we're trying to bring ride-sharing services to the community of Nickeltown, and we're trying to help elderly individuals and also low-income individuals get to grocery stores, get to medical services, basically get to where they need to be, because transportation, we know, is a big part of it. We need mobility to survive and to create a better quality of life. So we're right now partnering with Southeast Transportation and basically working with them to provide rides for community members.
So, Whit, why don't you tell us about what you're doing with the program?
Absolutely. So with the Nickeltown project, we've been kind of trying to identify people who would need these rides. We know there's a need for mobility in this community. We're just not sure exactly who these people are. So that's what we're working on right now. We've been having meetings in the community with the members trying to identify who needs it. The community itself has been heavily impacted by the development of downtown Greenville. It's rapidly expanding outward. Nickeltown is just right outside the downtown city limits, so they've been obviously impacted. It's a lower income community. Residents are being evicted from their households for this development to kind of being ushered on. Obviously, that's not great, so we want to try and develop a program where we can help these people out get to essential medical services, grocery stores, banks, hospitals, anything like that. We know members of this community majority have one car or less in their house, so that's obviously a need, and that's really what we're trying to address and identify the people that need these services the most.
Downtown Greenville, it sounds like you're going to have some interesting little mobility solutions.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're working on another project with Innova UEV, which is a company that's currently stationed out of Chicago, Illinois. They're moving their production and offices down to Greenville, South Carolina, which we're really excited about. But essentially, they're developing these micro-mobility cars, which are similar to bird scooters, where you can rent them out on your phone, take them around. They're geo-locked within about a 3-mile radius, cost about 30 cents a mile. So really affordable, not necessarily targeted towards any one specific population, but rather towards everyone. So members within the downtown community are able to be transported, go to services, grocery stores, banks, really wherever they need to go. The cars are going to be stationed within garages downtown, so they're going to be extremely accessible. The cars return there after they're done. So it's really exciting to see how these are going to be used and how it's going to grow in downtown Greenville. Personally, I think this is going to be a really big hit, just simply because downtown Greenville, with its rapid expansion, is going to be a lot more accessible with these cars.
Excellent. And downtown Greenville is already pretty cool, so this will make it even cooler. Well, thank you guys for being on camera here, and congratulations with the internship.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.